A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. Hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Has him on the quick hitter. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Zayden Collins in on the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field, and now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. They send Horton left. 3rd and short, it's Milroe. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground with Benson. Escapes the defender. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All set to go now from the 35. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Well, they will certainly take that kind of passing from the rookie out of Miami as he gets them the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Benson on 1st and 10. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 19. Hawk 19.
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Get up.
The give now to Benson. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Okay, ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Play action. Here's Jackson. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They go play fake with Jackson. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. From the gun, a run for White. Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short.
A gain of 5 yards. It's now
They'll throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Milroe from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's go now. Ready?
This is Walker on 2nd. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
From the gun, Milroe. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Walker on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
a 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 70, 70, 19 Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment.
set.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Finds him over the middle. So solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. It's a design run for Milroe. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Dialing up a receiver screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll run. First gives to Zach Charbonnet. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Myers' kick is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Jackson now on 3rd. It's cut by Harrison. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's good for a couple of yards. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs. So 1st down from the 41. Again, it's Jackson to the air. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
their own 9-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. Finds his fullback. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Check smash, check smash.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. Ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Finds a man, right side. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Well, right side, cut by Wilson. And he's stuck cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the set.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They try to trick play, but it's blown up. That's going to be a sack. Great work by the defense.
A 4-yard loss.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
On the Seahawks 19-yard
All I'm hearing in my
line.
head is touchdown and check down, because it was said about a gazillion times in the NFL to me when you get in the red zone. It's not sack. Touchdown to check down. You can't take a sack on 1st down in the red zone.
Out 70.
Running on 2nd with White. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3.
That's a gain of 2.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They run the counter with White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout.
A gain of 3.
On is Nick Folk to attempt the field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. The kick by Folk is good. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
I'm going to give a little credit to their defense right there, Kate. Sudden change situation, your offense fumbles, and you've got to find a way to hold them to a field goal, and they just did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Practice this.
Milroe now to throw. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Slot man motioned over. To the air, Milroe. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Let's go. Ready.
Quick pass left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. On the move, headed right. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got McBride complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
The 39-yard line.
Jackson's going to throw again. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Setting up the screen here for Harrison. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, 18.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned.
And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19, ready.
The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Pistol now for Milrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback. But
Up to the races, middle of the field. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Folk with a point after. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
The score, Cardinals 17, Seahawks 3.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw, here's Milroe. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Man in motion here. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Milroe looking to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the RPO, they get it to Smith and Jigba. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down, Seattle.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Shotgun now for Milroe. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Pass it down close. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. On the screen, this is White. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Now Jackson off the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, Simon. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
And again, it's Jackson. Called in again, it's McBride. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check. Hey, alert. Go.
Out of the pistol, here's White. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Jackson on 3rd and 1. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
18 cop, half the 60.
First down throw for Jackson. He rolls to his right. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
On 2nd down, a run with Connor. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and just 2 to go. Looking to throw. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, break.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Milrow. This is Cox. That's Cook. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down throw here from Milroe. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
This is caught inside the 15. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Working inside the red zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
10 through 11. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. Cup 19. Ready?
Back to throw. He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points.
24. Seahawks 18.
Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Connor here from the gun. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. It's Connor again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
3rd and 7.
Third down, they need 7. It's White on the give. He has the Cardinal first down. This one's over. They can run out this win.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals bump the lead up to 13 points.
31. Seahawks 18.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Come on.
No row from the gun. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throwing here, Milrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. 79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing now, Milrow. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
18 Ohio. 8. Bronco with Buffalo 18. Warriors 17. 30.
Now it's Milrow. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Here it's 7 Pirates. Panthers 6. Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing now. Trying to push deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks get it back to within 6.
31. Seahawks 25.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And this will be recovered by the Cardinals. That ought to do it for us here.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Go.
A design run, Jackson keeping it. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And this isn't just anyone in O-Star form. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.